Background. In the late 1980s, the Palestinian territories had been under Israeli occupation since 1967, with Israel controlling the West Bank and Gaza Strip. Life under occupation was harsh, with increasing Israeli settlement, economic restrictions, and repressive measures. The years leading up to the Intifada saw a rise in public discontent due to these conditions. Beginning of the Intifada. On December 8, 1987, an Israeli military vehicle ran over a group of Palestinian workers in the Jabalia camp in Gaza, killing 4 of them and injuring others. This incident sparked widespread outrage, leading Palestinians to rise up against Israeli occupation. On December 9, 1987, protests erupted across the Palestinian territories, and the Intifada began to take shape more systematically. Actions and activities, demonstrations and strikes spread throughout Palestinian cities and villages. Protesters closed shops, organized marches, and held peaceful protests. Stone throwing. Stones became a symbol of the Intifada, with Palestinian youth throwing stones at Israeli forces. General strikes. Palestinians carried out general strikes and boycotted Israeli products, which significantly impacted the Israeli economy. Israeli response. Violent repression. Israeli forces responded with severe violence, using tear gas, stun grenades, and live ammunition. Large-scale military operations were conducted, and widespread arrests were made of those participating in the protests. Military checkpoints. Israel established military checkpoints in Palestinian areas, complicating the movement of residents and increasing their suffering. Social and political impact. International community. The Intifada drew international attention, with global news reports highlighting the situation in the Palestinian territories, increasing pressure on Israel. Leadership change. Under the pressure of the Intifada, the Palestine Liberation Organization, PLO, leadership faced increased pressure, contributing to a more negotiable stance. Oslo Accords. On September 13, 1993, the Oslo Accords were reached between the PLO and Israel, mediated by the United States. This agreement was a direct result of the pressures exerted by the Intifada and included Israeli recognition of the PLO as the legitimate representative of the Palestinian people, and the initiation of a peace process aimed at achieving a two-state solution. Long-term effects, international awareness. The Intifada helped raise international awareness of the Palestinian cause, making the Israeli-Palestinian conflict a global issue. Impact on Palestinian society. The Intifada brought changes to Palestinian society, strengthening national identity, bringing forth new leadership, and starting a process of developing new strategies to achieve national goals.